We have all traveled from across the country to gather here today to celebrate the marriage of Emily and Daniel. To start this next chapter in their lives surrounded by their people, their community that is here to love and support them. When Emily and Daniel asked me to speak to their relationship, I could have gone the route of talking about how these two imperfect individuals found each other and together they make a perfect match, or talk about the multiple pit stops along the long traveled road, and very windy one might add, that is their relationship. But instead, I decided to take a different approach. And technically I have the floor, so you're stuck with it. When I first met Daniel as a teenager, I might have questioned his football helmet hairstyle, but who am I to judge as mine continues to recede day by day? But instead, I saw a person who could always make someone smile and keep one himself, and someone who is deeply devoted to those around him. I got to see this devotion firsthand during our collective time in Maryland. It was during this time, and in the time since, that I have gotten to not only know the fun-loving side of Daniel, but the side of him that is willing to sit with the hard questions, take risks, and show up in meaningful ways for the people that he cares about. It is these same traits that I would also use to describe my younger sister, Emily. She constantly forges her own path and has created her own big boss energy. She has a drive that puts her in a league of her own, but she is also someone who will always lend a listening ear, and her empathy knows no bounds. So can't we all agree that instead, Emily and Daniel are both complete and perfect individuals? Emily and Daniel are two people that have entered into this moment, dedicated to pushing each other to do better, love harder, and strive for their own version of perfection.
Daniel, you would be the first to tell me you knew we'd be here all along. When we first met, I wasn't looking for love. There were pieces of me that needed to grow and flourish, to learn and experience, to see the world and ultimately figure out who I was. For some reason, probably my stubbornness, I couldn't see that I could do that while being with you. And somehow, likely through your discreet confidence, you showed me that I could. You walked beside me as I slowly did all of those things. You were my best friend as I explored, my biggest cheerleader when life threw me tough lessons I needed to learn. And although sometimes I didn't recognize it, you were behind the curtain, proudly letting me find my authentic self. You have always been my grounding, my guiding light, and without a doubt, you always knew. You knew that all those experiences and adventures, while they were amazing, they would never amount to this moment as I stand here with you today. So while you were sure all those years, I stand before you to say how sure I am. I will never be able to express in words how much I love you, but I vow to show you. I vow to strive in bettering myself in a partnership with you. I vow to continue to always work on my weaknesses, and I have them. I vow to be present with you, make time for you and our future family, and to allow you to continue to evolve into your wonderfully imperfect self. Finally, I vow to lean into the things that you might be right about, and to take those things not for granted and forget where credit is due. It's what got us here after all.
Daniel, I don't remember the first time I met you, but I remember the hair. I was like, who is this guy? But you quickly became Emily's person. And when Emily had a person, you suddenly became my person too. So grateful for you both. I'm so honored to be here. I love you both so much. And cheers to just all the happiness in the world. I think everyone here can speak that we just were so excited to be a part of the journey with you guys. And thank you so much for including us on your social day.
Cheers.
First off, I need to tell you how especially beautiful you look today. I can't believe that this is real right now. The setting that this even happened. And it's happening right now. This is crazy. As much as I was confident that this was going to happen, it's blowing every expectation in my mind. I've known forever that you are the one. my person. I have loved you no matter what, and I can promise you that I will always love you no matter what. I know that we will always push each other to be better partners, better communicators, better people. And as I stand here today, I cannot promise that every day will be pure joy and bliss, or that I will be perfect along the way. But I can tell you the things that I will always go above and beyond to do for you. Be gentle when I'm tired. Be forgiving when I'm struggling. Be loving when I'm broken. I will put your needs and our needs above everything else to be the lifelong partner that you deserve.
I knew this day would come, and so overjoyed to add Daniel and his family to our family. It's a nice mix of chaos and calm. Emily has always been headstrong from her birth, but it's been one of the traits I so admire about her. She knows what she wants, and she works hard to achieve her dreams. I'm glad she found Daniel to mellow her strong personality. I love both of them so dearly and wish them both many years of happiness and prosperity.
Marriage is a commitment in life where two people can find and bring out the very best in each other. Seeing that no moment is without meaning, we ask that you take this marriage as the beginning of your lives together. Today signifies the creation of a new home and a new family for you both. May you be fulfilled by each other's love and friendship. May you be overjoyed by the promises you're about to make and the life together you will create. But marriage is a journey, a time that will be different and evolve each and every day, a time of adventure and excitement enhanced by the love, trust, dedication, and faith you share in one another.
I wish for both of you to have just unconditional love. I mean, like I have for your mom, like I have for my kids, like God has for all of us. You're going to mess up. Forgive each other. Love each other unconditionally.
Having pledged their fidelity to one another, to love, honor, and cherish one another in the presence of this gathering and by the authority vested in me by the laws of this state, it is my honor to now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce you to Mr. and Mrs. Daniel and Emily Bull. Woo!